Hello. So I have just logged in for the first time after the, what is it, 5.6 update? Hi, welcome back, by the way. We're on Crab Island because this is where I live. And I'm just recording this very briefly because if there's a Mondstadt expansion, I will see it on the map immediately and I will lose my mind. I so hope there is. Please, please, please. Oh, no! I'm so sad. Ah, well. Okay, so this, Crimes 1 and 2, this is the new Archon quest that they've added. The Wind Bloom Festival? But wait, is this an event or a quest? Ah, because it's supposed to be a quest. Okay, it seems like they must have added new areas to Natlan, because usually I see this sort of thing when there's a new area. So I guess it's new areas in Natlan. Oh, hello. Story quest. New character. Oh, Cryo. Oh dear. Wow. Test runs. Archon Mondstadt. Archon quest interlude chapter has been unlocked. Paralogism. Wow. Go to quest. Okay. Brothers and mothers alike? What is this about? Archon quest unlocked? Didn't we already have this one? Is this a new one? I'm confused. That looks like a new boss. And of course the theater. So I'm not seeing a Wind Bloom event. Does this mean it's a permanent Wind Bloom Archon quest? I'm so happy. Alright, I'm going to look at a bunch of these notifications, and then we might do something today. Maybe this will become a mini episode, because there's a few things I want to do before we head to Fontaine. Actually, that could be a great idea. Well, let me just look at my notifications first. I'll be right back with you. Alright, so I've just been looking at most of my notifications. The only thing I haven't done yet is gone into the wish screen. Let's take a look. Navia's back! Hi, Navia! So we have weapons, of course, to choose between. Oh, let's convert our maintenance primo gems. Thank you very much. Nice. Got a bunch now. I'm super curious. Wait, what? Whoa. Whoa, look at that. Different text on the banner. That is wild. I guess because of, Because the thing that happened. There's a thing that happened. I don't know the details, but I guess that's why they changed it. Cool. Cryo. New Cryo 5-star. Maybe I will do her trial immediately. Wait! What if she's Fontaine, right? I'm guessing this is the Fontaine character. What if she's in Fontaine? I'm gonna activate it. Look away. And peek. Okay, that looks like the normal. That looks normal. Cool, cool, cool. Let's try this. The cooking mech created by Escoffiers? Tapped elemental skill will follow the current active character and fire shots toward nearby opponents at intervals that deal cryo damage. Her elemental burst will restore HP to all party members and deal AoE cryo damage. Ooh, a healer. And she decreases the hydro and cryo resistance. The more party members of the relevant elemental type she has, the greater the effect. Okay. She's very, support character, it seems. What happens if you hold the skill? Is that a tail? No, it's just part for clothes, but it's a fork? Oh, wow. That was pretty. Wow. She's so bright. Something about her. I guess she's just one of the newest models, and so she just seems so high definition. Huh. She's a chef. The little chef hat. Oh, and the little chef plate on her skill. That's funny. For some reason that made me sneeze. But oh my god. Okay, so there's a little thing. That's the little guy that follows you around. And let's see what happens if we tap it. Ooh. Whoa. It's got a charge. And I can move it. That's probably not how you're supposed to use it. Alright, what does it do? Tap, it deals AoE. And it follows you and does AoE, or it does cryo damage. At intervals, Escoffier will summon a searching blade when activating her cooking mech in cold storage mode. Okay. Hold. Whoa! Fancy menu! Her all-spectrum multi-use cooking mech's off-the-cuff cookery mode. It places it on the field, can absorb elemental attacks. When it hits a certain limit, it will convert the ingredients placed within it into one full food. It's just like the transmuter, except it makes food. She can only make a certain number of dishes like this each week. Resets with the weekly reset. What on earth? So wait. Who do I have? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I want to try it out. We have to wait 14 seconds. Wow, look at her weapon. It looks like a trident, but I guess it's supposed to be just like a giant fork. And she's using her tail? So is that a real tail then? Wow, what on earth? An inspired melange. Oh my goodness. Now if I stand close to it, yeah, his swords will get it. Every 6 seconds or so. He's on the sacrificial sword. I guess it doesn't work in domains. Yeah, I didn't put any food into it, so it's probably not going to let me get anything out of it. Especially since this is the trial mode. Okay. Let's fight. I don't know how to use half these characters. I think Mika's also a buff, though. So... Now's our chance. You're probably my damage dealer, to be honest with you, but let's do this. Ooh. Wow, that was like the golden ratio just then. Very cool. She's surrounded by slices of oranges, it would seem. Okay, she kind of feels like Razor to me. Immediately, because she's got, I don't know how to use her proper name, sorry. She's got the normal damage going on at the same time as her cryo damage, which is like what Razor does with his electro damage. But I definitely want to... A little amuse-bouche? Very cooking themed, isn't she? Oh right, she decreases hydro and cryo resistance, doesn't she? Wow, that was smooth. Okay, cool. I'll grab that. Let's do Navia's as well. I already have Navia, but let's get these promo gems at least. Nice combination they've given us here. And one of these, one of those. Get all of these gems. Great. Navia's probably ready to go. She sure is. Nice. Oh my god. Navia. Holy cow. That's incredible because the buff from Bennett was already gone even. Oh, I didn't even get the chance to attack. Wow. Oh, how delightful. Alright. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I'm really enjoying this Escoffier gal. Can I build her? No, I can't. Yeah, I couldn't build her even if I got her, because she's probably... She's Fontaine, but she's released post kind of during, I'm not sure, Natlan. So her materials are probably in those two regions. Do I want to pull for her? I don't even know. Maybe I'll do... Yeah, I'll go ahead and do a wish. I'm a little low on resources anyways, so... I can't really build her even if I wanted to anyways. You're kidding me! You are kidding me! You are kidding me! Because look at this! Look at this! I forgot to mention, but with Venti's banner that just ended, on the weapon banner, the sacrificial sword was buffed. So, I may or may not have been doing, like, a couple single pulls over there just to see if I'd get anything fun. And watch this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. No way! After all this time. That was like 2 days ago. Like, how? It has been over a year. almost a year and a half since I started playing this game, and I have never gotten a single sacrificial sword, even though I play every single day. And now I get 2 in the span of like 3 days. Wow! Oh, I'm so happy. This is excellent. I'm going to keep them both. I know this immediately. I'm not going to start refining, because I always like to have at least 2. And then I start refining one. But this means that both Xingqiu and Kaya can get one.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
I'm Auroran from the Masters of the Night Wind. Want some vegetables? Oh, don't worry. I'm not trying to sell anything to you or get anything in return. There's no rhyme or reason for it, really. I just like to see what every seed grows up to be, so I end up with a lot of produce. As long as my vegetables wind up in the stomach of someone who enjoys them, that's all that matters.
I was not expecting this guy to give me vegetables. I'll be quite honest with you. He looks so dramatic, mysterious, knightly. Oh my goodness. I did not think he'd give me vegetables. Oh yeah, look at this. Kuki reached level 10 friendship. Congrats, Kuki. Whoa. That's really cool. That's really cool. I might have to equip that, actually. Okay, so our new guy. Here he is. Hello. I know you're from Natlan. I've seen you in, like, several trials at this point. Something. Events, was it? I don't know. What am I looking for right now? Oh, the sword. That's going to show up here. Oh, I also want to level Venti, because I've been trying to get the resources to do it. That's why I'm low on resources, because I've been leveling Venti.
Come, sit with me. I've written a new poem. I call it Wind of the Traveler.
I would be honored to hear it. I think I should be able to do one more ascension. And then I might need to make some animo crystals. Okay, Venti was playing his harp the other day here on Crab Island, and it perfectly synced up with the music. It was amazing. I lost my mind. It was so cool. Okay. Wow, that was so exciting. Okay. Who gets the sacrificial sword? I do want it on Xingqiu, but also I really like his, energy ooh, maybe it'll be fine. Maybe I can at least try it. And see how it goes. Look at that. And see how it goes. Energy regeneration time. Oh wait, let's take a look. This is what it looks like before. Yes, beautiful. Silver, blue, I love it. I swear that looks the same. Was that not the Ascension when it changed? Or did it get just slightly bronzer? And I also don't know if I have enough resources to level both all the way to the top. So, let's take a look. Silver, blue, beautiful. Oh, there we go. Purple and bronze. How beautiful. Alright, let me level this really quick. Here's for level 50. And we ascend. Level 60. And I need to make more of these guys, but okay. Oh my god, wait, it has an energy recharge substat? Oh! How did I not know that? Oh, this is wonderful. Okay, I'm going to refine those materials and keep leveling this one, and I'll also level the other one, but I can do that off screen. We don't have to follow that. What else do I need to do? Well, now that Venti's ascended, I can level his talents a bit more. I should probably start here. Yeah, let's start there. And go here. I'm surprised that he uses Boreas drops. I knew this because of the crafting bench. It told me. Very helpful, thank you. But I really thought it would have been Dvalin, you know? But apparently not. Let's just try to balance these out a little bit. Okay, I'll work on leveling his talents as well, but he's nice and looking fresh and leveled. Okay. Who else? What else? Let's go and do another 10 pull, I guess. Yeah. I'm probably... yeah, we just wished for Venti, so I'm definitely pretty low on whatever it's called. Pity. Do-do-do-do-do. But I think my last several characters went to very high pity. Who is
Hey
this?
there,
Ooh.
I'm Aoife, a Sorrow vet from the Flower Feather Clan. You've probably heard some things about me already, but it's all good. Whatever impression you have of me, I say let's wipe the slate clean and just get to know each other. Oh yeah, then there's this little dude. That's Kakuku, my assistant. Sorrow vet in a different sense of the word, I guess. I hope the two of you will get along.
Nice to meet you, bro.
I was not expecting that. Wow, that's so cool. I love this splash art. This is super cool. He said he was a something vet. I guess he works with animals. Super nice. Nice to meet ya. He must be another new character. I don't think I've seen his face before. Guessing that's another friend from Natlan. Welcome to the team. I'm gonna stop here. Yep, I'm definitely gonna stop here for now.
Well met. I am Escoffier, Patissiere Supreme, and Master of Precision Gastronomy. As an esteemed guest of the Divine, you deserve the finest cuisine Teyvat has to offer. I hope my work is to your satisfaction. If you have an interest in the culinary arts, allow me to introduce you to the wonderful world of haute cuisine. I just hope you're mentally prepared for the undertaking. I don't tolerate a quitter.
What? We got so intense there at the end unexpectedly. Wow, a contester for Xianling, a master of gastronomy. That is totally the golden ratio behind her as well. Also, she said the guest of the divine? I'm guessing that's a restaurant or something. Because otherwise, excuse me? What massive lore did you just drop in your introductory line? I love her design, actually. I really like her shoes. Wow. That worked out pretty well. Oh my goodness. Okay, okay. Success. We got her. Oh, wow. What is this? Favonius Greatsword. Cool, cool. Hi, Escoffier. She said her name too, and I should probably listen to that a couple times, make sure I'm saying it right. 6 over there. We'll let this build up. Whoa! Venti, you're ascending. No, he's just raising in level. Okay, okay. So many new characters today. I guess, Eva, hi, and Escoffier. Yeah, she looks really different from the other models that I have. Ooh, you're very early, though. Let's look at a newer model. I don't know. Maybe something to do with her face shape or her hair? Oh, I should try the cooking thing. Anyway. Oh, dear. I have no idea where any of that stuff is from. Actually, I'm not going to level her now because I can't level her anyway. But let's take a quick peek at what sort of things. Is this Fontaine? The Nation of Water! Haha, yes! Fontaine materials. That means I might actually be able to build her a lot sooner than I thought. Excellent. Okay. We've got some of these. Very cool, very cool. And oh, Goki's name card! Yeah, I might have to use that actually. This looks so cool. Name card style. You know those Naku weed rings they have in Inazuma? You know, the kind that can drive out evil? Shinobu got the idea that since wicked things won't cross their boundaries willingly, we could make them into items that could be actively used. Ah, her talent for being a shrine maiden truly is frightening. Cool. Alrighty, I'm going to equip that. Oh, it looks so gorgeous. Super cool, super cool. Okay. Oh, congrats, Venti. Alright, I'm gonna break here for now because now that I think about it, it would be really nice to make this into a mini episode where we get some stuff done before we head to Fontaine. So I'm going to put together a to-do list for me to do. And I will be back with you shortly once I have that prepared. Alright everyone, welcome back. As mentioned, we are going to pick right up with our little mini prepping for Fontaine episode we have here. I have a couple things to get through, so let's get right to it. First of all, new introduction to the friendship team. We now have Kave on the team, because that's the wrong button. We reached max friendship with Hazo. Congratulations, Hazo! We now get this. Wow. We also somehow reached max friendship with Zhongli. Don't know when that happened. Didn't realize that it hadn't happened yet, so...
wine tastes the same.
Congratulations, Zhongli. We also apparently hit friendship 10 with Neuvillette. This is news to me. Perfect timing. I want to click on it, but we're so close to getting to Fontaine. Don't want to be spoiled by any name cards we have here. Alrighty. Venti and Kave are our new team members, replacing Hazo and Neuvillette. Alright. Speaking of which, we have a little bit of leveling to do. Let's get Yanfei. As mentioned, I know I'm going to have a million people to ascend very soon, and so I need to save my resources a little bit.
Do not seek to emulate the past, for there is no law that can suffice for all time. This is a lesson I must always bear in mind.
Well, that's an interesting quote in this world. There's no law that can, what was it, endure for all time? Interesting. Anyway, so I have been farming ascension materials for the past little while, but the things that I want to conserve right now are Mora and experience books. So we're not going to go as far up as we could. Oh wait, but I did ascend hers. We might as well. Oh, goodness me.
Only by adhering to the law can the people solve life's myriad of problems.
Can you tell I'm excited? I was going to say, I ascended her, so we might as well level her. I didn't realize that I'd already done that. Okay. Anyways, I also wanted to get Escoffier a little bit up there because I'm super excited to have a new character and I want to take her for a spin today. And I don't want her to die instantly. Oh. Oh, okay. It's been a while since we've gotten one of those warnings. Now, can I level her at all? I can level her once. She needs barely any. She needs 700. No, 175 experience. Great, we could fight something with her in the party. Let's give her a very basic build. What's recommended? You. My nemesis. Holy cow, look at that usage rate. I can't wait to unlock that domain, I'm telling you. Alright, what does she use? What is her weapon even? It's a polearm. What shall we give her? We'll give her this? Wait, isn't there something with cryo in it? EM. Attack speed. Skill defense. Wait, that could be good, because her ultimate heals, doesn't it? Let's give her this for now. Your ultimate. Yes. Does it work while off field? Wow, look at all these links. That's so cool. Yes, here it is. After using the burst, Escoffier will retain the rehab diet effect for 9 seconds, restores HP, based on her attack. Interesting. So it's based on her skill. No, her burst. That's what it was. It's not her burst that does it, but it's this passive talent. Gotcha. So, we can't unlock that now anyways. It's gonna take a little while. Maybe we will swap her then to something that is more attack-based. So if anything that's attack, or the Favonius Lance would be my next choice. This is another one, right? Yeah, higher level one. We'll give her this for now, because those energy recharge substats are no joke, even when they're not fully leveled. This I have learned from Farina. Alright, oh, that's very nice. If she uses a polearm... Oh, sure. Let's give her some tenacity if we can. Oh, dear. And we'll give her this one because I want the energy recharge. She's not going to be doing any DPSing for quite a while. Alright, now she's got a 2 set. Ooh, that's really good though. We'll give her this, and then we'll take this one away. And try to give her a more effective secondary set. Let's see. Energy recharge. Yeah, we'll give her this. Because we can't get that passive healing talent right now anyways. We might as well just focus on energy recharge for now. Anything that's like cryo damage bonus. Ah, you read my mind. Okay, perfect. There we go, our little chaotic set. Before we head to our next thing, we have letters. That is next on our list. So, oh god, look at all of these. We're not going to do them all at once because they have been building up, but we do need to do all of them because I know all of these people. So we'll scatter them throughout the video. How about that? First, from Baiju. Fortifying teas, he says. First, a line of crooked words. Are you there?
Could you talk some sense into Baiju for me? He just finished seeing his patients and jumped right back into testing medicines. No sense of proportion or self-preservation, I tell you.
Followed by elegant handwriting. Sorry about that. As you can see, Chang Sheng has grown quite adept at writing with her tail. While her account isn't wrong, allow me to append it with a second opinion. Second opinion joke. Okay, that's really funny. With spring turning to summer, it's normal for fatigue to set in. Even Gui has fallen ill from delivering medicines, leaving Boo Boo Pharmacy busier than usual. I believe fortifying herbal teas can help improve one's health, hence my post-consultation efforts to refine the ingredients. Fortunately, after a few days of testing, flavor and efficacy of the tea are now balanced. I've enclosed both the recipe and the ingredients in this letter. Feel free to brew a cup when time permits. With that, I wish you both wellness and a safe journey ahead. Well, thank you very much, Baiju. Heart-quelling soup. Oh, heat-quelling soup. That makes a lot more sense. I was about to be quite alarmed. This isn't actually medicine. Merely something that can alleviate dryness. That is quite funny. Well, thank you very much. Happy birthday! Alright, and we'll spread the rest of these out. Hopefully I don't forget about them. It's a very real danger. Okay, next we are heading into some quests. Hooray! Let's get the party So, it has come to my attention that Kavarna is still going. There is still more. I'm going to assume it's very little more, just a wrap up, because we basically finished. What more could there possibly be? Oh my god, look how close we are. But I was also informed that I ought to go back to speak with Zervan, because I can. Let us try this. Yep, there she is. Oh yeah, look! I reached AR 59. Look at that. I'm very happy about that. My name cards are available. Let's look at them really quick. Oh, Zhongli. I wanted to look at it. Oh, it's so simple. Stars fall, light dims. How mysterious, Zhongli. And I appear to have missed one. Oh, it must have been Novelatsa. Alright, well, since we're just in the menu, we'll open it back up. We'll take a peek. I'm going to look away. Because secrets. Right. Okay. Now let's talk to Zervan. Thank you for waiting. Have I spoken to her since the quest? I don't recall. So... we meet again. Did you miss me that much? About the son of Appalachian, about the part about Sharush, about the former generations of the Order of Skeptics. I feel like we asked her all about these. And that's why I didn't come back. But just in case I'm remembering wrong. About the sign. Thanks to you, the sign of Appalachia has been entirely extinguished. Although the power of the defilement can never be fully eradicated, should it wish to return and infest this place, then it may just take a little longer yet. We Pari will also take this chance to rest and recuperate. That's good. And I'm realizing, even if we did talk to her about these before, they were probably updated since we finished the quest. Especially that one about the sign of Appalachia being gone. We Pari exist to avert the catastrophe and cleanse the defilement. The divine bird Simurg drank the Amrita and mixed her Kavarna with the water's essence, thus creating countless beings. Amongst the countless motes of Kavarna, the ones blessed with sentience are us, the Pari. Our power comes from the primordial Amrita, and one day, so too will our power flow back to the source, or its source. Primordial is an interesting word to use here. I'm tempted to write that one down. I am going to, actually. Because we hear about primordial power so rarely. I want to start keeping track to see if we ever hear about other primordial powers. I am so excited for Fontaine, you guys. I have no idea what we're going to discover there. And I can't wait. Who knows? Maybe we will find the primordial one. Okay. About Sharush. Sharush has grown quite a bit. It seems she is indeed worthy of the Bloomguard title. Of course, much of this is thanks to your influence. Please continue to instruct her for what is to come. Wow, I don't know why I gave her a voice crack right there, but... Enjoy, Zervan, you've somehow recovered some of your youth. About the former generations of the Order of Skeptics. They claim to be those that once fought side by side with the heroes of Dari. Although I never met any Dari aside from that swordsman, any who face the beasts of corruption stands as our ally. Our battle against the defilement will continue on forever. In the face of such an everlasting conflict, the regards of humanity is meaningless. Alright. Thanks for that, Zervan. Alright, cool. I think that was slightly updated since we finished the quest, so I'm glad I came back to chat with her. Thank you for your wisdom! Next up, the actual part that the quest wants me to do is to go talk to Catherine. Because I have finally remembered that indeed, this started as a commission, didn't it? From dear old Catherine. Hi, Catherine. We're back, Catherine! Welcome back. I've received a notice from the Academia that you were able to successfully solve the problem posed by that strange celestial sign. Very impressive. I'll say that you exceeded expectations on this count. What? I thought you said that we were the best choice for this job. Or do you just say that to literally everyone? Well, of course not. I believed you could do it. Ah, yes. We did ask you to contact the Nagarjanites previously. Were they of any help to you, I wonder? I'm also remembering that they have asked us not to use that term for them, Catherine, so please don't. It's a bit complicated. You could say so. Sort of. It seems that things got complicated. However, it is all ultimately a part of your adventures, and experience is itself an irreplaceable treasure. Since you've managed to successfully finish that commission, the guild should now have permission to investigate those Conrian ruins. If any related commissions do come up, you'll get first priority in our considerations. You know what would be really cool is if this is, you know, planting the seed for how we first get introduced to Conria when Conria finally is released, you know? That would be really neat if this small little mention tied all the way into the final region, I suppose. Unless they throw the abyss at us afterwards or something.
You know, we come all this way, but we still don't know who our commissioner was.
Well, the Adventurers Guild is obligated to keep the identities of those who submit commissions confidential. As such, I'm afraid I cannot reveal that to you. Are they going to walk up behind us right now? However, the person who gave us that token did claim to have been a light novelist. Oh, it's the guy, the previous head of the order.
A light novelist? Wait a moment. Didn't we hear that there was a skeptic elder?
It does look like you do know something about this, but, well, that has nothing to do with the guild. Either way, the remuneration from the academia is here with me. Please, feel free to take it. Oh my god, rewards! And an achievement. Thank you, Catherine! Are my commissions completed?
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Oh,
Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
it's unironically been so long since I heard her voice. My expeditions are done. Let's definitely do that. And I'm also realizing, oh my god, I have adventure rank rewards.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
It's been so long. I get a wish. I get 2 of these. Yay! Thank you, Catherine. Well, that's exciting. Man, AR rank rewards. It's been months at the least. Oh my goodness, that was so exciting. Okay. Thank you for your time, Catherine. We did go talk to that guy already. I'm wondering if we ought to go talk to him again. The light novelist, that is, because he might have different dialogue now. Wait, I found a person. Let me speak to this person. I don't recall if I've spoken to this person. Navita, hello, what can I do for you? Are you working at the moment? That's correct. The Beermaston and the areas near it are under my jurisdiction. Is this the Beermaston? Or are we near it? Is that it behind you? Do not fret, though. Now that the Akasha has been shut down, I will no longer interfere in the exchange of knowledge between the doctors and their patients. Oh, goodness. Did you used to? What I am focusing on at present is whether dialogue between doctors and patients is going smoothly, and whether medical supplies are being effectively distributed or not. Please cooperate with us, Mahamata, and make sure to report anything unusual to us at once. I'm a big fan of informed consent and, you know, consent before care, so like,
I just feel like the doctors should be telling their patients what they're doing
to them and stuff. So I'm glad that they are now. Yikes. Anyways, does that mean that this is Beermaston? This looks like a farm. This must be Beermaston. You know what? That makes sense. This was one of the areas that I thought might be it. Yeah. Oh my god, an intern? Gulshan. Blessings from the Dendro Archon. I hope all our patients get well soon. Are you a doctor? I'm just an understudy. I still have a lot to learn. It is both my job and my wish to protect and help the weak. Stronger people often get the spotlight, but medics should care more for weaker patients. I believe that the Dendro Archon had the same vision in mind when she led the researchers to build Immorta. Immorta? More like... Oh, there's more! Oh my god, hi! Hi! Hello, please see Dr. Zakaria? If you need help. And you are? I'm an intern, responsible only for patients' medical records. Anything else is out of my jurisdiction. Are there many sick people? Sorry, but per official orders, we cannot disclose patient information, including conditions and numbers. Please forgive me. No, I respect it. I respect it. I want to read this. Wow, look at all these things over in the random corner of Samara City that are new? I haven't read yet, somehow? Iskandar says, seek violence and violence shall find you. That's definitely a name I should recognize. Is it on in my notes? Oh my god, it is! Iskandar, Vahumana Sage. It says Conria next to that. I really need to take better notes. They make sense to me when I write them down, and then when I come back to them, they don't. Does that mean that this person came from Conria, or is affiliated with Conria, or worked with Conria? Still pretty cool. Find a quote there. Hello! Hello, how can I help you? What is this place? The Beermaston provides free medical treatments from the academia to the people. The doctors here are all researchers and students from the same institute. No matter your social status, everyone can bask in the glow of the healing. The healing is what the sages realized Guidance from the gods. At least, that's what's written in the doctor's manual. This is so cool! Yeah, I could have sworn these people weren't here before. I'm so excited to see people here now! And, like, healthy ones. Dinger's odd. Oh, buddy. I want to talk to these people, but I kind of don't want to interrupt the, stressful tears we appear to be having. Maybe distraction would be good? Lila says, the doctor's a meanie, Grandma. The shot she gave me hurt. No, sweetheart. This lady here isn't being a meanie. She's here as a representative of the Dendro Archon. You're like an unwell little tree, Lila. What the doctor is doing is nourishing you. I know the Dendro Archon is a good person. Does that mean that the doctor is a good person too? Yes. Listen to her and you'll grow tall and strong. Otherwise, the Eremites will take you away for defying the Dendro Archon. No, they're scary. I don't want that. I'm having a fun time. Anyways, I was looking for that guy. I don't think I'm going the right way. Ooh, I'll read this. Not the time, not the time. Hello, I want to talk to you. Oh, we should find the guy first. I swear that's the house. Isn't this the house? Oh my god, this is the house! We found him! Hi, Arya Deva. Hello, I'm planning to set up a light novel society. Are you interested? About the Cory drums. How did you hear about the Cory drums? Did the Adventurers Guild tell you? For adventurers that specialize in solving particular problems. Now, I remember we came and talked to him during the quest, but I can't remember if this dialogue was available. Oh, well, that's good to hear. If that's the case, there's a burden off my chest. You should have already seen that fool child Nase, Juna. Yes, the fact that you're standing here means that his plot failed, and that means this is totally new dialogue. I'm so happy that there's a burden off his chest now. Before, when Nasajina asked me about the Cory drums, I knew he was up to no good. Hence, I deliberately hid the fact that I had one of the Cory drums and entrusted it to an acquaintance I have in the academia. The glory days of the Order of Skeptics are bygone legends by now. Rather than harboring their dangerous delusions, it's better to see their desires manifest in light novels instead. Aww. I'm glad that we came and talked to him. I feel like we gave him a little bit of closure. Happy we could do so for you, sir. Alrighty, so I believe that is Kavarna all wrapped up, which means we are on to our next task of the day, which is this one teleporter that I still haven't gotten, and of course this waypoint while we're out there. Let's teleport here and make our way over there. That is our goal for this next segment. We're gonna get that teleporter, and we will not rest until we have it. Let's track, because we're going into a map I'm not familiar with. Also, I'm hoping it'll give us a good view of Fontaine. I want a little sneak peek. Now, as we go over there, this is where I want to bring out our new friend. So I kind of want to only so that she doesn't die. It's going to be a mess of a party, don't get me wrong. She's cryo, so let's get some pyro on the team. Ready like that?
Spice things up.
That startled me. I did not recognize her voice. Okay, we'll try this. Ooh, what was that like? What was that like little shadow? Did you see it? Around her head. What the heck is that? Already there's something I don't recognize. See, this is why I like to get practice with new characters. It's nothing to do with her weapon. Nothing to do with her artifacts as far as I know. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. Obviously not her console. Oh my god, look at the heart. Can't be this. Oh, we've got to try this. Oh my god, we have to try that. I guess it is a mystery until somebody kindly tells me. Alright, we've got to try her thing. There we go. It's like, I remember it's like the parametric transformer, no?
Into the fire.
Have at it. Here it goes. La lettre a fossilors? Oh. Wait, is it making more? Oh my god, it made more! Gilded Hall 5 stars? What? Is it just gonna keep going?
Boba, get them.
It will just keep going. I'm guessing there's a limit. It's not consuming any resources, which tells me there's gotta just be some sort of
Light it up.
natural limit. What, 3 charges per cast? Pâté de fruit? Oh my god, wait, I'm gonna move it over here so I can set the grass on fire again. I'm just gonna keep doing this until I can't do it anymore. And then we definitely have to check out those new dishes. Is that another one of the 5 stars? It is! another one! Oh, I feel like I'm using up all my luck. Scary. So I love how it tells you, oh, I can move it! Okay, I'm gonna move it onto the grass. I love how it tells you what kind of dish it is. So we've gotten a bunch of attack ones. I'm guessing that new 5-star is, oh, defense! So the La Lettre, yeah, is defense. The 5-star one is attack. Burden's gift! Another new one! Oh my god, Escoffier, it just keeps going. How about this? Would this help?
Stabilize.
Does that work? Every 6 seconds or so? Oh my god, it does. I want to let it do its thing, and then we'll look at all the recipes that we get. I just want to see, surely there's a limit. Maybe the limit's just my patience. And how many times I can stand to sit here and just do this. Wave-kissed sands. Wow, it just keeps going. Maybe it'll just get lower and lower quality? Please go into the fire. Darn it. Fire is gone. Okay, okay. Goba time. Goba, 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 Goba. There he is.
Into the fire.
Oh, look, it's not doing anything. We hit the limit. Okay, okay, let's see how many we have. Can I sort by new? Oh, sorry. Here? I don't know what I've sorted by. But here's Fossilor. So we got a couple normal ones, and we got a delicious one. Interesting. So it increases max HP. What is this? A little surprise from the children of Echoes. Multicolored biscuits. What does food do? And other questions you can only ask in a video game. Oh, I see. They all say food. But like, look, it's a little diamond star. What's a little diamond shape do? Does it give me Prima Gems if I use it? Here's one. Wave-kissed sands. Wow, it looks so pretty. Decreases sprinting and sprinting and swimming stamina consumption. Escoffier's inspired creation. It's interesting because this mentions Escoffier, but the other one that we got didn't. The Fossilor's one. So here it is. Gilded Hole. Increases all party members' attack. Let's compare. Crit rate by 12, by 10. Crit damage by 24%. It's beautiful. Burden's gift. Increases attack and crit rate. Wow, these are really good. I suppose you can't make these unless you have her. Like, I can't get this. Can I get this recipe elsewhere? I would hope so. I hope it's not character locked. Alright. That was exciting. What's this? Change avatar. Huh? Oh, Sharouche! Oh, cute. From the thing. Alright, so, we're meant... we got a little distracted, but we're meaning to go out there to get that other teleporter. But before we do, let's get a little bit more distracted, because I recalled we're working through our letters. Let's do that really quick. From D. Luke. The night before departure. Recently, I've observed a rise in the sales of floral-flavored alcoholic drinks. The varieties used aren't limited to those native to Mondstadt either. Although importing the various seeds to cultivate them at the winery is one possible option, I'd rather take this opportunity to travel to other nations. Such fieldwork helps ensure that any decision I make is well informed. Meanwhile, I've entrusted the management of the winery's affairs in my absence to Elzer, and Mondstadt has the Knights of Favonius to defend it. I doubt either matter will require my intervention. In any case, I won't be gone for long. But I'm writing this letter anyway, so you don't come looking for me while I'm not in. Well, that's very considerate. Happy birthday, D. Luke. How interesting that he says Mondstadt has the Knights of Favonius to defend it. I really feel like in recent days, he's beginning to forgive the Knights of Favonius for what happened in the past. Oh, wow. D. Luke's specialty, crit rate and crit damage. Oh, that's really cool, actually. I didn't even know that, and I literally have D. Luke. I've never cooked with the man. Surely I have Pile It Up, though. Pile M Up? Pile M Up. That's the base recipe, I'm guessing. It totally is. Ha ha ha. Alright, let us go find this teleporter. Sorry, Shanley. But we are going to let our dear friend Escoffier helm the team this time. Oh, enemies down there. I do want to fight some enemies, naturally, because we want to level her just a little bit. But maybe we will pick our battles and we won't pick that one because we don't have any archers. Ooh, look at those ores! I want them. Alrighty. Ore tour completed. Get some Sunsettias. Thank you, thank you. And away we go. I want to get over that waterfall. There's a boat over there! I want to get over that waterfall before we try to cross the gorge. It's funny because D. Luke sent us that letter saying that he'd be traveling to other nations. I almost feel like we'll run into him. That would be cool. Wow, look at the light on the grass. That looks surprisingly really nice today. Beautiful. There it is. It sure is a little port. That is a Fontaine boat. Look at that. That's gotta be a Fontaine boat, because it sure is not a Sumeru boat or a Larua boat. I haven't seen any Mondstadt boats. It's not an Inazuma boat. Here we go. New land at last. Now let's equip our treasure compass, see if there's anything fun nearby. Oh, of course it's behind us though. That waypoint is surprisingly inland for boating. There it is. Hi, little buddy. Become blue! Hooray! You have been blued. There's the teleporter too. You know, whatever direction we were supposed to come in, I did not approach in that direction, did I? Feel like I'm taking the back way.
I really want to go to Petrichor.
Petrichor? The smell after rain, isn't it?
Let's talk to her. Hi. Mom said that kids can't go on long trips and forbade me from going with Dad to Petrichor.
She said Petrichor.
Am I being too good a kid?
And you are? What do you mean too good?
I'm Anaka. Do you play music well? I love all things music. Dad's an awesome scholar, and music's part of his research.
Oh, I wonder what Darshan that would be. Bahumana? Maybe?
He says that he'll bring me back a gift from Petrichor. Although what I really wanted was to go there with him. Okay.
Tell me about Tell me, is that a city? Is that a city in Fontaine? Petrichor?
Petrichor's on the other side of the sea, and it's a town full of music. I'd so love to go there, even if it was only in my dreams. Dad took the boat over to that town, and Uncle Giustino also took a boat to come over here. I'm the only one bumming about here. Ugh, it's so boring. Uncle Giustino's told me that the kids in Fontaine can ride on an aquabus and even listen to music beneath the waves. Is it true?
What does that mean? Yes, but? How do we know that? Yes, but. You've heard of no and to get ready for sorry. You've heard of yes and to get ready for no but.
Mom also does that a lot. You know, starting the second half of her sentence with but. I wish I could tell her that you can mess with kids, but only up to a point.
Anaka's about to snap. Okay, Petrichor, city of music? I want to go to a city of music. I'll freeze the water and walk over it. I want to talk to everybody here. Maybe another time, though. We should stay on task. Oh.
A dash of frosting.
Wow. I am perplexed. One second. Because that sort of thing that just happened, I've seen that with Navia. Oh, I think I've just learned something. I really thought that whenever that happened, that was Navia's... Where is she? Where is this girl? Here she is. I thought that was her weapon. Doing a thing. But no, it's her. So this must be a Fontaine thing. Does that thing do any damage, or does it just show you... What does her charge attack do? Okay. Does it just show you what alignment they have? Didn't this thing say something about 2 different alignments here? It's okay. No, she has 1 alignment. Wisa. Right? What's the other one? I forget. Okay. But that's what it is. So that's why that symbol keeps popping up.
A little amuse-bouche.
Yeah, that. Oh, that's so cool looking. What is going on with that? It's so darknessy. I would have thought that was Abyssal or something. Very interesting that just random Fontaine characters have this ability. I wanted to see if I could build a little bridge. The answer is not really. Don't drown. Oh, thank God. I feel like I have a habit of taking my new characters out and drowning them. Oh, we need to fight something. Oh. Hello? Yeah, we need to fight something. Those hilly trails over there? Whee! Gonna be somebody. Alright. Oh my goodness. Scary. One of these. Go ahead and do this. I want her to get hurt. There it is. Are you back yet? You are not. Okay, I'm just gonna run around. Oh, it's doing its thing. Look at it. Haha. Okay, great. I do kind of want to see her burst, though. I should stall until she gets it, huh?
Off to the freezer.
Stabilize.
Come on, Escoffier, you can do it. You've got all that energy recharge. Let's pick up these shields with a little bit of a delay so that she doesn't want to die. Trying to get some. There we go. Cool. And all, like, what, 135 damage? I'm satisfied, though. It was fast. That's what struck me. The animation was extremely quick. That is good to know. Kind of nice fighting on this grass with a melt team. More fire for the price of one skill. What's that little cooking hat? Oh, funny. From her attacks. Oh, and she's already got her thing back. Nice. I love his charged attack. That should do it, just about. Guoba will get him. Oh, Guoba did not get him. Maybe Escoffier will get him. Escoffier is also not getting him. There we go. And she should get a tiny little bit of experience. How much was it? It just popped up and I didn't see it. 20. Anything from here?
Okay, I can get behind this filling.
Ooh, fun. Alrighty, we kind of need to fight something else if we wanted to level naturally. Oh, I need a little tiny guy. Unfortunately, we didn't get any from that chest just now. Alright, well, you know what? I'll keep an eye on that. I'll work on leveling her naturally because I don't need to do that right now. What are we doing right now? Oh, we're going to Conria. Let's go to Conria. It came to my attention. Very cool. Wow, she kind of matches. So it came to my attention that I missed at least one little note to read. I think I found another one while I was exploring, but if I didn't mark it, then there's no way I'm finding it again. Is it this? No, that's going to be a thing. Innocuous. Okay, so the thing I want to go read is like right over here. So we're just going to go quickly take a peek at that. And then we will head, believe it or not, we still have not hit our final main act of the day. So let's go read this thing. And then we'll do our main act. So I believe it was, yeah, all the way over at the door. Ooh, I could fight that guy with a Escoffier. Yeah, let's do it. Kind of want a more effective team, though. We'll keep her off field as much as physically possible. And we'll just let everybody else carry her. Which means you and you, yep.
I have high hopes for this journey.
Who? Is that Farina? Wow, it just occurred to me that I don't know if I've ever heard her party joining lines. I must have at least once, but wow, it was very much not familiar.
I see everything.
Do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, a little bit of this, immediately. Terrified to have her on the field, but hey, we're good. We're good, we're good. Oh, whoa! Did Nahida just level? Something just happened. Stop hurting her. Something just happened. I don't know what it was. I don't know why it said up 20 over her head. Okay. That was a rush. It was a Escoffier. Okay, congrats! We did it! That was all it took. Great. Can I send her? I think I can, right? I can. Haha!
My senses are sharper. It feels like the fragrance, color, and texture of food are much more defined. Perfect. This should help me cook with even more precision.
Congratulations. I'm looking at your talent here. Better to salivate than medicate. Interesting talent there. Also, I'm pleased that she sends with crit rate. I feel like that doesn't always happen. Okay, we're actually not going to level her because I just remembered I need to save my books. Talents. Let's look at that thing we just got. Excellent. After her burst, she heals people for 9 seconds. Okay. Hooray! We did it! Her idol is quite fun, and it seems like she does it quite frequently, which I find entertaining.
Outlines your fate.
Alright, onwards. Let's go find our letter. Alrighty, here it is. Oh, look at the door. Oh, somebody told me about a chest down here too. Oh, we should get that. Look at this. Look at this. I totally just didn't notice this first because look! Big door! And so I just completely did not see this. Records of unknown attribution 2. A record left by persons unknown. It seems as though it was accidentally dropped here. Thanks to the assistance of those researchers, I finally found the source of the gospel that has buzzing in my ears for days. That conceited one-armed sage thinks lies are enough to bring salvation? But I will bring truth to the world? We waged war against the forces from beyond the sky, yet we were rejected by the laws of this world and tormented by an unjust curse. This mistake must be rectified. As a people not accepted by any existence, our only option is to choose our own path. Oh, wow. I want to write down this entire note in my notes. Oh my god. So, okay, so to me what this is saying is that there was somebody who... Like, this is really reminding me of Clothar. Clothar? Because of the gospel that has been buzzing in my ears for days. Very interesting that it's a gospel. Kind of feeding my... There's a second pantheon of gods type theory. Also the gospel being in quotes. Exactly, right? With that being an abyss pantheon, possibly. The assistance of the researchers. So, do you suppose these are researchers from the academia or researchers from Conria? Usually when it says researchers, they're talking about the academia. And the academia would have existed around that time, so possibly. A conceited one-armed sage. That's going to be one of the people that Zervan was talking about. Who fought alongside Dane against the Cataclysm. I will bring truth to the world is very interesting, especially because truth is in quotes again. Now, this part is huge. We waged war against the forces from beyond the sky. I'm immediately reminded of the fact that, Conria was able to access technologies from beyond this world, right? So they were able to access information from beyond the sky. So do you think that came around to, you know, bite them in the butt? And someone else noticed them and tried to come through that connection? And that's the forces that they were fighting against? Or... is this forces from beyond the sky a la the gods and the primordial one and so on and so forth? I am very curious. My guess is the first one? But then... Yeah, my guess is more towards the first one, that it's not Celestia aligned to gods or a primordial one aligned to gods. Because for their efforts, they are rejected by the laws of this world and tormented by a curse, which means that they wouldn't have been fighting against the gods who cursed them, because then obviously they would have gotten cursed. You know, whoever wrote this is basically saying, like, this was unjust, and if they had been battling the gods, they wouldn't say that this was unjust, because it would be part of the battle. But still, that is very mysterious, very interesting. Okay. This mistake must be rectified. As people not accepted by any existence, our only option is to choose our own path. So, I am wondering if this person knows Clothar or is Clothar. It doesn't seem like they're the same person as Clothar, but I wonder if they met and joined forces. I wonder where this person is now. But does this mean that that gospel that's been buzzing around their ears, does this mean that the dark powers of the Abyss Order, question mark, for lack of a better term, were reaching out to people, and particularly people from Conria, before Conria even fell? Because my guess is that those were notes that were dropped as that person was trying to escape or to flee. Or was made to flee, who knows. So, I'm guessing that they found the source of that gospel before they even left Conria, which means they were looking for the source of that gospel before they even left Conria, which means they were exposed to that gospel before they even left Conria. Meanwhile, Clothar appears to have met the... what does it call itself? Let's call it the Sinner's Crystal. Clothar seems to have met the Sinner's Crystal for the first time with us. So, that was definitely post-Conria for him. So this is very interesting. I am falling. If indeed, darn it, that crystal was reaching out to people before Conria even fell. That actually is very interesting. I wonder if that might be part of why everything went wrong, because I have to assume that working with or for the sinner will not, you know, bring anything good to you or your people. Aha, there it is. But I don't know anything of the sinner's motivations or goals. I mean, I could... Ooh, hello. You're the one I'm looking for.
I'll keep this close.
Thank you kindly. I could make some completely... hello. Random guesses. That's gonna be on the surface. Like, the sinner wants to dethrone Celestia and so that they can rise to power, or they want revenge for being cast away into the darkness, or, you know, you could just make tons of guesses based on various tropes and themes that often pop up in this sort of world building. But at the same time, it's so curious to me that we haven't heard anything about who these people might be. So I'm trying to think if we have. Because, for instance, you know, we heard about the Sovereigns. We've been learning kind of more about them recently. At least in my the videos I've been watching for reactions. So we know about the Sovereigns, and they're becoming more and more relevant. And yet, we haven't heard anything about this other party of, like, dark gods or abyssal gods. How do they fit into this math? That's basically what's going through my head right now. Anyways, can't wait to find out. I hope we find out more. What are their goals? What do they want? How do they relate to the powers that be beyond this world, or the knowledge from beyond this world? I want to know. You know who I bet knows? Our dear sibling. And they're not telling me. Okay. Anyway, we've got one last thing to do. Let's go do it. Trying to keep things quick and tight-knit. So let's go to Sumeru. We are looking for a gentleman from Fontaine. And there is apparently a small quest that they encourage you to do before Fontaine. So, I would like to find this guy. Before we do, let's do another letter. Okay, from Candace. Protecting your peace. In the desert, we make candy from the finest Agilinok nuts and offer them as gifts. Uncle Anpu says the nuts are growing especially well this year, so I've already set aside the largest and juiciest ones for the cherished guests of Aru Village. At dawn, the bells of Caravan Sumterbase chime gently. Scholars weave through the village clutching scrolls, and children's bright voices trade tales of wonders beyond the wall of Samiel. The growing bonds between Aru Village and the rainforest trace back to what you did here. If you are ever tired from your journey, why not return to Aru Village and rest a while? We may not have festive bonfires, but I promise you protection and restful nights. For you, Aru Village's doors are always open. Well, thank you very much, Candace. This will be her specialty. It's a stamina piece. Wow, look at that thing. How detailed. But this really is an extraordinary amount of Aru mixed rice. How are you supposed to deal with this mountain of overflowing consideration? Thank you, Candace. Happy birthday. Since we've got 2 left, let's see. We'll do one more. We'll do Collie's. Hi, Collie. Happy birthday. Seminar, she says.
The Academia is going to hold a mini seminar on plant recognition pretty soon, and Master Tainari wants me to help the juniors with their homework. I've seen plenty of plants during my patrols with him, and I've learned to read a lot more words lately, but still, I'm not sure I can do it. If I mess up in front of everyone, I don't think there's a tree hollow big enough in all of Sumeru for me to crawl into. No. Helping people out is a good thing, and I should be getting ready instead of worrying about it. Right then, I'll gather all my old notes and take a walk through the rainforest to refresh my memory on the plants that are commonly seen. If you don't mind, could you accompany me? Since you're so knowledgeable, you might ask me questions I've never even considered. That way, I can perfect my notes. As for snacks, don't worry, I've got us covered.
If this is not Pita Pockets, I will cry. It's called Yearning, but it looks like Pita Pockets to me. Restores 40% of max HP and additional HP to selected character. Cool. Oh wait! Collie's specialty, nutrient-rich ingredients have been stuffed inside the soft pastry shell to create a filling dish fit for those on the move. According to Collie, the cutlet in it is named Forest Ranger's Barbecue. You know, this rather reminds you of a certain enthusiastic girl in red. The dish must be the embodiment of Collie's innermost admiration. How cute! Thank you, Collie. Happy birthday. I tried to do a little bit of a voice, you can probably tell, and I realized, like, immediately that I cannot remember her voice that well. Ah! Susan! Where are you? How did you see me? Look at that box. I want that box. I don't know if that's a box I can even get, actually. I'm looking for a gentleman who looks like he's from Fontaine. I think I do see him. Boop, boop. This guy's super excited. Seiji, I want to talk to him. Let's talk to our Fontaine guy. Oh my god, look at all these people. I want to talk to all these people. Okay, let's talk to our Fontaine guy because there is a quest here we're supposed to do. And I don't know how long it will be. After we talk to our Fontaine guy, this is definitely him. Look at him. We will try to talk to other people. Achoo! The smell of these spices is just too... Achoo! I should just take a picture and go hide in my room. Traveler! Hey! Traveler! Hold on a second. Who, me? What can I do for you? I'd like your help with taking a picture. Just one. It won't take long. Oh my god, are we gonna have to like climb to the top of the ruined golem or something? It's embarrassing to admit, but the aroma of the spices here is a little too strong for me. During my time in Fontaine, I never had food with even a hint of spiciness. A pinch of salt is as much as I can take. Here, I'm sneezing so much that... Achoo! I can't even hold the camera steadily. So, all I can do is ask someone else to take a photo for me. You certainly seem to be a kind person, so I'd like to ask you for your help. You're from Fontaine? Indeed. I'm very sorry that I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Augustus Lovelace, a researcher from Fontaine Research Institute of Kinetic Energy Engineering. Oh my god, what was the name of Renee's institute? Is that the same? The Research Institute. And he's from Fontaine. Or Renee, right? Renee's from Fontaine? Let's write that down. Kinetic Energy Engineering. That sounds very important. Okay. Fontaine Research Institute of Kinetic Energy Engineering. What kind of place is that? It's a mouthful, isn't it? You can call it the Fontaine Research Institute, as most people in Fontaine do. Please tell me this is a place we can go to, Augustus. The Fontaine Research Institute used to be a paradise for researchers in Fontaine and where most mechanical creations originated. But thanks to Mr. Edwin, most buildings in the Fontaine Research Institute are lying in ruin now. Edwin. Wasn't Edwin mentioned in Renee's notes? I don't think so. And ever since Raimondo and Mr. Choiseau took over the reconstruction project, the spirit of research at the Institute has been in freefall. What happened? I have standards and prefer a tidy environment. I refuse to live in a pile of rubble, so I've been traveling around. So did Edwin blow the place up on accident? Or on purpose? Don't let my troubles spoil your mood. They have nothing to do with you. Come on, please hurry and snap a photo for me. Once Javier sees the beauty of Sumeru, there's no way he'll stay in Inazuma. Javier! Javier is a researcher from the Fontaine Research Institute. We used to work in the same laboratory, and he once gave me quite a bit of help. He insisted on shooting a film and being the director. It wasn't a very popular idea in the Fontaine Research Institute at the time. Even after being assigned to other projects, he still continued shooting documentary films in the name of recording the research process. Just like that, he went back and forth between projects and the laboratory until he was finally sent to Inazuma. He's a very resourceful person. I'm certain that had he been born in the past, when funding was abundant and more fields of research were accepted, or even born in a brighter future, he would have accomplished great things. That's enough of that. Come take a photo of me. Right here will do. Oh. I don't have to climb to the top of the academia? Wow, take photo. Here you go.
That should do it. Let's show him the photo. So this is interesting already because he's talking about a research institute and like, you know, history of research. And I never realized that Fontaine had such a tradition of engineering. This is new information. Because, you know, Sumeru is known for its research. Oh, so that means that researcher that was mentioned down in Conria could be from Fontaine. I kind of doubt it though, but could be. I wonder how their research tradition started, because, you know, in Sumeru it was started by the Dentro Archon, working with people to found the academia. So I wonder, did it spread from Sumeru to Fontaine? Not bad indeed. You have a gift. It's the first time in my travels that I've met someone with such control over composition and color. I literally didn't move it at all. Where have your travels taken you? Ah, that? Well, I could have come directly to Sumeru from Fontaine. After all, there's a line going straight to the Beta Harbor in Sumeru. But, as they say, it's about the journey, not the destination, so I chose a more interesting route. First, I went from Lumidosa Harbor to Chenyu Vale, and then passed through Chinksa Village on my way to the stone gate that separates Mondstadt from Larua. After stopping by Dawn Winery, I decided to head south and visit Larua Harbor. You took a very circuitous route, my friend. I embarked on a ferry to Port Ormuz from Larua Harbor, traveled northward along the river, and here I am, standing before you. After all, my goal is to relax. Were I a brave warrior with a passion for adventure, I might have decided to set out from Romaritime Harbor
and follow the ancient path of the pilgrims, heading southward into the desert. Pilgrims? Who knows? Maybe I'll try to cross the desert on the way back. Anyway, I've still got extra more to spend, and paying a visit to Natlan on the other side of the desert sounds nice too. Alright, I won't keep you any longer. Thank you for helping me with the photo. Please, accept this as a token of my gratitude. I'm off to write to Javier. If he still won't come back to Sumeru, then I might as well go back to Fontaine. Whoa. Darkness. If he won't come to Sumeru, that is. Wow, that was cool! Augustus! The structure of ships here in Sumeru is interesting indeed. Inspiring too. Inspiring? What are you doing? Oh, it's you. I was just studying the ships here at Port Sumeru. Though Raimondo is likely going to order a reorganization of my project, which really means terminate. But I've spent too long on this research to just let it go. I couldn't help but start to compare the differences in design between these ships and aquabuses. Oh yeah, the aquabuses. What's an aquabus? I mean, I'm picturing like a water bus. In Fontaine, a kind of transportation system called aqua rails. Maybe this is similar to the summer event, where we were on that little rail cart. Is it similar? I didn't see any of that in the event that I watched, but I was wondering if they were going to foreshadow Fontaine through transportation like that. Aquabuses are dedicated vehicles that use them. If you ever find yourself in Fontaine, you should definitely ride one. Not only are they fast and convenient, but they even have Melusine guides on board who will provide commentary on the scenery. I swear, I am not exaggerating in the least when I say that riding an aquabus is simply a sublime experience. We'll have to try it. Thank you for your recommendation. Your travels? Nothing special, really. I could have come directly to Sumeru from Fontaine. After all, there's a line going straight to Beta Harbor. Okay, it's the same thing we heard earlier. Same thing as earlier, just less words. Wow, I guess that was the whole quest. Not gonna lie, that was pretty cool. Now I want to talk to people. Before I talk to people, I'm gonna go swim out into the waters. Oh, never mind. I thought that was going to be a Mora box, but it's just a regular box. But there is an investigate, so swimming it is. In the spirit of the nation of Hydro, after all. Can't go to Fontaine just yet? Just jump in the nearest pond. Yoink. Hooray. I want to talk to some NPCs. And then I believe we have one letter left, and we'll start wrapping it up. Hello, Zakai. Why do people in Sumeru love to haggle so much? I'm from Sumeru too, but I don't have this awful trait. And you are? I'm a fisherman and a fresh fish wholesaler. I mainly supply seafood to restaurants in Sumeru City. I also provide research materials for several researchers of Amorta. I don't know why, for some reason I thought he was going to say the Fontainian Research Institute. My buyers are all longtime clients, and our cooperation has always gone smoothly. It's just that I have to dig in my heels whenever it comes to the price of replenishing their stock. I keep thinking to myself, why should larger quantities be cheaper? Are my crates of fish not all of the same quality? If I start giving out discounts all willy-nilly, won't my buyers worry that there may be problems with my products? Well, good luck with that, Zakai. I think it's about creating a relationship with the people who... Your regulars, you know? You want to create a loyalty, a partnership even. Seiji! Sir Hanbei hasn't asked me to work on anything in particular today. Should I go for a stroll somewhere? Sir Hanbei, where have I heard that name before? Seiji, have we met before? And you are? Hi! That's so... For some reason, just having someone say hi is really cute. I came to Sumeru on business with the Inazuma Shogunate official Sir Hanbei. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Is this the taxes guy that they talk about in the Tenshukaku area? Speaking of which, it's a little embarrassing, but I was pretty nervous before coming here. This is my first time working abroad, but I can't let my superior down. Hello. But it seems like he's still getting some work ready, so he doesn't have anything important for me to do. So sometimes I'll come here to walk around and take in the sights and scenes of Sumeru. How do you find it? It's nothing like Inazuma. Everything here is so new and fresh. Let's start with her god then. I've heard that she lost her memory for ages and has only recently started directing the academia again. In Inazuma, we've believed in her excellency for generations, so it's difficult to comprehend that a god could be left out in the cold like that. Also, the curry here is hardly sweet at all. Fascinating, just fascinating. I'm glad you're having a good time, Seiji. I want to read this. I hope I'm not blocking your view. Mahamata announcement. As the Akasha system is no longer in use, the bulletin board has now been recommissioned for the convenience of local residents and travelers. All important matters throughout Samara will be posted here on a regular basis. Should any crucial information be missing, please contact related personnel from the academia. Alright, that was pretty straightforward. I feel like I've spoken to you before. Aren't you one of the children of the blacksmith? Where can I find a claymore that's both elegant and easy to use? You like using claymores? Nah, I'm not that skilled. I only dabble with scimitars. Anyway, it's not for me. I was hoping to find a handy weapon for Flame Mane, a fellow eremite. That's Dia! She wields great swords the best among us. Seeing her in action is always a glorious sight to behold. If I can find the best greatsword in all of Samara, then I must get it for her. I can only hope she won't refuse it when I do. Wait, that's super cool! You're just gonna give it to her? Why don't you go ask the blacksmith, huh? I'd better not. The boss there is my adopted father! I knew it! He's always talking about wanting us to come back and take over the family business. He's been a great father to us, so we always feel bad whenever we have to turn him down. So it's best that I don't bother him with this sword matter. Wow, that's such a cool name. Aren't you another child? Okay. Let us stop here. I believe. Let me check. Oh, we have another letter. That's right. Last letter. Requesting support. From Goro. Among the recent reader response letters sent by Yaya Publishing House, one was exceptionally lengthy and written in a rather unrestrained manner. Although the editor's note suggested it could be dismissed with a casual reply, I believe in responding sincerely, whether addressing soldiers or readers. So do you write for a column at the publishing house or something? It's just that the author claimed to be a leader, versed in martial arts, painting, rock music, insect behavioral studies, card games, and a commander of elite troops who frequents key facilities like the Tenryo Commission. This is Ito. Then, after several pages of this grandiloquence, the letter abruptly ended, without posing a single question for me to answer. You've seen much more of the world than I have. Have you ever encountered such an accomplished figure? What troubles do you think someone like them might face? And, if you have the time, could you read through and comment on my draft reply? Of course, no good deed shall go unrewarded. Allow me to compensate you with fresh seafood delicacies from Watatumi Island. That's gotta be Ito, right? I wonder what question Ito has in his heart. I wonder if he forgot it. That looks delicious. In the midst of writing that long letter. Happy birthday, Goro. I wouldn't worry too much about that letter if I were you, buddy. I think you're alright. Okay, so that's just about everything for this one. I am going to be working on another smaller video that will be a couple time-locked chasm quests, because I wanted to do a certain chasm quest before Fontaine. But I looked into it and turns out it's actually time-locked. And there's also another one down there that I haven't done that's also time-locked. So I'm thinking we'll do like a Surumi Island situation again, where I will do those and then post them as, post them as a mini episode at some point. I don't know, it actually might become quite long, so maybe it'll become a regular episode. If you have any thoughts about that, feel free to let me know. Because I don't want to delay the Fontaine story by posting a random Chasm Quest episode, but I also don't want to not post it for ages and ages, so who knows. I'll figure something out. But for now, let's see. I literally have a checklist here of things I want to do before Fontaine. Let's see, I think I've got one last thing. We have been extremely accomplished today. We've gotten through everything on my checklist, except over here. Wow, look at all those. Over here, I'm gonna convert these. Wow, 5, awesome. I actually, look at that! For once, I have over 10 again. So we're gonna go ahead and do our 10. Because I kind of don't want to do any wishing on the standard banner when I get to Fontaine! Because I want the focus to be on Fontaine! I knew it! I knew we were getting high up there! That's gold! Let's see, I'm gonna bet Chi-Chi, but I'm gonna hope for Jean or Kuching or Mizuki. Ooh. Favonius sword? Nice, I'll always take some more of those. It'd be hilarious if I got another sacrificial sword. I can't believe I have sacrificial swords. I've been using them in the Abyss. I've been using both of them in the Abyss. It's been going great. Who is it? Oh! It's a weapon! It's a bow! Okay, okay. I'm actually really excited. I have been hoping to get 5-star weapons. I've realized what a difference 5-star weapons make. Wow. Okay, okay. Let's take a look at it immediately, see what it does. And so I've been very tempted to wish on the weapons banners, but you just need so many resources to do that. Alright, official. Let's just take a look at look at it! Amos's bow. Who is Amos? I feel like I've heard that name before somewhere. Look at that string. That is super cool looking. It's got this giant spike on the front. What is that for? Stabbing somebody? Yikes. Okay. Increases normal and charge attack damage by 12%. After a normal charge attack is fired, damage dealt increases by further 8% every 0.1 seconds. The arrows in the air for up to 5 times. Oh, 30. Wow. Okay. Okay. Normal or charge. My immediate thought was I wanted to give it to Child, but actually, it wouldn't be as effective in his melee stance because there's no airtime there. It matches him so well. So that actually might be best for him. I don't have any other bow. Oh, it's Hainari maybe. I don't really have any other bow DP. Oh, you. But I don't use you as a weapon attacker like ever. I'll have to think about this one. I find it very funny. It is a 5-star, so I am very excited to see it. But sadly, it is a bow, which is my least used weapon. It's fine. I'm sure it'll be very handy one day. What do you use? Catalyst. What do you use? Bow. What do you use? A great sword somehow. Okay. You use a bow. Ooh, I could give it to Goli. Yeah, so I'll have to level it and figure out who I want to give it to. Wow. Okay. That was exciting. I'm very happy about that. But yeah. Look at it. Slowly but surely, my collection of 5-star weapons increases. Actually, wait. I want to look at it. I want to look at it and sigh in happiness. Look at them. There's 4. I am delighted. So, that will be all for today. Oh boy, I'm so excited for Fontaine. I can hardly stand it. But yeah, so that's a lot of our pre-Fontaine prep done. I know I didn't get to everything that I could possibly do before Fontaine, but I just want to get to Fontaine at this point, you know? I feel like if I stall any longer, I will never get there. So, next episode, all goes according to plan. Should be Fontaine. I'm so excited. Okay. Anyways, just wanted to say thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed. I want to give a special thanks to our Patreon supporters, of course. Jay Blakewood, Conusard, Mary, Power of Chaos, Edu, Gibrilia, and all of our anonymous patrons. Thank you all so much. And I will see you in the next one for Fontaine! Okay, I'm cool. Bye!